Are you lonely? Are you lonely?
No.
Well, all of us are.
You have to be
Right?
careful.
And by looking at this title, we know that it's a promise that it's going to open up a myriad of issues for us to discuss, like what is love, what is loneliness, how to maintain a relationship. By discussing these issues, we can know that we're engaging closely with the speakers. And just look at how many people raised their hand trying to ask one a question. We know that it was a big success. The success of one is derived from a few factors, I think. The first is that he is drawing on a lot of outer references, like from literature, from Plato, for example. He talks about the funny story of the origin of man splitting into half by a thunder, and then it's going on forever in search of the lost half. He also talks about actually acting on the famous scene of a girl playing, oh, he loves me. He doesn't love me. He hate me. And he doesn't want to be with me. Something like this. That's a thing we're all familiar with. So we can jump into the scenario he created for us very quickly. Thus, as a promise that we will have a great connection with the speaker. The second is that the style of his delivering the speech. He used some interesting analogies. For example, I'm sure all of you remember that he talked about we are just like a tape. When we aren't engaged with anyone, we're transparent. But as time goes by, we stick ourselves to too many people, and then we become unclear, in a sense. This is a very strong image for us to think about the relation of love. It's better than just talking about a bunch of theoretical things and quoting from points. That's not going to be helpful, really. Using this simple analogy help all of us understand what he's talking about. And his use of dialogue to represent the decline and fall of a relationship. Honey, are you coming back tonight?
No, actually, I'm going on a business trip.
So you know that they're going to break up in the end. This dialogue is not continuous. It's actually it's actually a bunch of fragmentaries. So all of us know that he talked about in the beginning that life is just like a dream. Since it's a dream, it will not be a continuous image. Of course, it's going to be discontinuous. That's very genius design. Last one is that I'm sure all of you noticed that he used a bunch of gestures, dramatic monologue, to help us really get engaged with his speech. And I'm sure all of us like it. So, both Gwen and I are interested in this topic of relationship, but we're dealing with very different things. I'm dealing with the origin of love, but he's dealing with loneliness. But we have only one purpose. We want to share our experience to all of you so that we can have a better life. So after listening to one speech, I hope that no one here today will ever be stricken by loneliness ever after.